Hey everyone, it's Sandy, and I'm here today to share a video or a layout with you. Today I'm just showing you the different products that I'm going to use. Those big golden letters are from an older Maggie Holmes collection, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I've had them for quite some time. I'm going to be using these watercolors right here that I did purchase from Amazon, and I think they ran about $34, $36. Anyways, I will put the name of the watercolors in the description box below because I know a few people have asked me what are the name of them and where I purchased them. So I did get them from Amazon. They're really nice and pigmented, and it's got a really good, that palette right there has like 36 of them. And I think there's a few smaller ones if you wanted, but I really do like that one. I feel like it was worth the money. So I'm just trying to make it look like random watercolor things right there. So it wasn't coming out how I wanted to. So I pulled out some packaging and kind of smushed it down. I'm going to add some splatters and then I'm going to set it aside to dry. Okay, now what I have are the papers from the kit. And like I said, they are from the Maggie Holmes Shine collection, and it is the February Click Kit. And this is, I've had it for for several weeks now. I haven't even scrapbooked like in about 2 weeks. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get it out and I'm going to play today. So what I did is I just cut one square to go behind my picture, and then I thought I would kind of just do a few little bigger layers of squares behind that picture. And then I thought, no, you know what? I like this paper so much that I was really good about not buying it because I did know it was going to come in one of the kits, soon. So I was kind of like holding off buying it. And I love I love anything Maggie Holmes, obviously, but I didn't want to waste any of it. I thought, no, you know what? My thing this year is I'm not going to just hoard pretty paper. I'm going to cut right into it. So that's what I decided to do here. What I'm doing is I'm just cutting different strips from different sheets of paper, different lengths, some of them long, short, thicker, thinner, just different kinds of ways to use for layering. And I know I've said before, and I've done a few layouts like this. This is not like my own thing. I have actually picked this up from another YouTuber. Her name is Terry, and I believe she designs for Hip Kit. I want to say, I'm not sure, but I love her videos, and she's like super inspiring the way she layers. And anyways, I picked this up from her. So she uses her scraps this way and cuts into bigger pieces of paper. And I thought, you know, even though I love this paper, there's no reason I should just like not use it and just wait for the perfect picture, because who knows when that's going to be right. And I want to use my stuff up, so I thought I'm just going to go ahead, cut a lot of the sheets, and then it's going to be easier to use. So as you can see, I'm just kind of layering it horizontal, vertical, just different things. I keep putting that picture of the dog back on where I kind of know it's where it's going to be. That way I know I'm covering the spots that I want to. And as you can see right there, and you're going to see in a few of the other pieces, I do cut my paper in half and kind of make it stretch. And I'm doing that because this is the first layout that I'm doing from my kit. Although I do think I could get 8 to 10 layouts out of my kit. This is the very first one, so I'm kind of being a little bit more stingy with my paper and just cutting it in half, stretching it a little bit. That way it looks like it's going the length of the layer, but I know the picture is going to be covering it anyway, so I'm not being that wasteful right now. Whereas maybe like 4 or 5 layouts from now, I'm just kind of ready to get everything done and I'm just throwing paper everywhere. So that's my reason behind this, is cutting little bits and, you know, where you're not going to see. So there we go. It's coming together really good, and I really, really like the way it's coming out. So let's see. I'm just going to continue to add my layers until I feel like it's done, and then I'll keep adding my picture like I said. I'll let you watch that part. And it looks like it's just about done, and I'm so happy, like I said, that I'm starting to use my pretty papers, or like I don't know, I have so many sheets of paper that I have saved, and it's so fun just to go ahead and cut into it and use it. So now this picture of Mia is our new little puppy, and we've had her probably since January, about January 12th or so we picked her up. She is so stinking cute. She's so funny. And she's just brought a lot of joy to me and the kids, and she sleeps with me and Richard. She's a mess. She's so cute. And anyways, I have these big letters right here, and I got them from a Maggie Holmes collection. Like I said, I don't remember what collection they're from. They might be from this one. I don't even know. But I did pick them up from the Click Kit store, and I wanted to start using some of them. I thought Mia's a nice short name. I would go ahead and put the title down for that. And as you can see, I'm using my hot glue gun because those letters were a little bit, I've had them for a while, so they have like a little curve to them. I thought, you know what, glue's not going to hold them down. Let me get my hot glue gun out. And the only color glue stick I have is black right now, but it's no big deal. Nothing it's not showing with any of the stickers that I'm using or ephemera that I'm using, and I'm putting the glue on, it's not showing up, so it's okay that it's black. Anyway, so I use that little gold heart doily, and that is actually from last year's Click Kits. I think it was their limited Valentine collection. I pulled that out. I pulled a few things out from that collection, actually. Here's a little piece of ephemera that I'm stapling down, and I think it says sweet thing on there. It's like a little plastic paper clip thing. That little floral piece that I'm adding right now that I cut in half came from last year's Valentine pack. I don't even remember what it was called. And then that balloon that I added earlier as well came from last year's Valentine. So it's funny, I'm kind of like using 3 different kits, and they're all from Click Kits, into one layout. So it's kind of fun to start using up a lot of my stuff because, like I said, I've decided I'm going to stop hoarding and just start using a lot of it up. So I don't know, I like a lot of stuff on pages with white space still left. So I don't know. I have these right here, and they are actually from Heidi Swapp, and I picked those up at Michael's, I believe, when they were on sale, and I decided to use a little green heart right there. And then I'm just going to add a few more little ephemera pieces, and then I think I call it done. I really love that little sweet banner that I used, and that's from this year's EXO limited edition kit from Click Kits. I don't know if they have anymore, but it's got really cute product in there, and you can order that kit without being part of the membership if you want. Anyways, you can pick up most of this stuff over at the Click Kit store if it's still available, and you can use my code Sandy10 on any of it as well. And let's see, there we go. I added some India ink, and that's it. I'm gonna call it done. She is such a stinking cute dog. That dog was eating my little washi tape this morning. She was so cute. So anyways, here's some close-up, and I will go ahead and get started on my next one. I hope you guys are having a really great weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.